Hey Ranger Nation, my name is Jerome and I'm here today with a little bit of a review and recap of Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel. Episode 9, Outfoxed was the title. So, I'm gonna rate this episode like a B plus. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a B plus because it was actually really good from start to finish. I enjoyed it thoroughly. You got a little bit of Mighty Morphin nostalgia in there with like the Bulk and Skull remix theme. And you had Go Power Rangers throughout some of the points in the episode and all that kind of stuff. So it was really a really good episode. So, like I said, B plus. Victor and Monty, this episode did not bother me as much as they do in the past few episodes of, Ninja Steel in the first half of Super Ninja Steel. So without further ado, I'll move on. Okay, so the episode, it picks up kind of where episode 8 left off, and that's when, with Madame Odious, her Foxatron took the Ranger Zords out of commission. So at this point, it had one day before it was recharged, the Ninja Medallions would recharge. Well, now it's 2 hours before Madame Odious can recharge the Foxatron and go back to Earth and, just try to destroy Earth. So now the Rangers are frantic and trying to figure out, what they need to do they got to figure out something so that when the Foxatron comes back, they can stop Madame Odious. And, they're at the school and they're getting ready to head to the base. And then there's this new girl by the name of Sandy who stops Preston, because she wants to, she's new in school, she's in the science class, and she's trying to see if Preston will help her with her, her work. And Preston's like, him and his friends have somewhere that they have to go, they have something they have to take care of. And then you get Victor and Monty come up with the Bulk and Skull music. Now, I guess I kind of get it, they want to play on Bulk and Skull with Victor and Monty, but I don't really 100% like it because Victor and Monty, I can kind of do without Victor and Monty because to me, Victor and Monty are just a little bit annoying, to be quite honest with you. So we'll go to the Warrior Dome. Madame Odious is there. She's trying to charge up the Ninja Medallions, and then Wolverine and Venom come in. And they try to get their medallions, but Madame Odious is telling them the only way that they can get their medallions is if they destroy the Rangers. And if they don't destroy the Rangers, her Foxatron will be recharged and she will, destroy them and both the Rangers at the same time. So the Rangers are going to their base to talk to Mick about what's going on with the, the Power Stars, the Zord Stars and all that kind of stuff. And with the Zord Stars, Mick is saying that the Ninja Steel is too powerful. He can't really melt it down to fix the Zord Stars and all that kind of stuff. But then the Ninja Nexus Prism starts spinning, and in the Ninja Nexus Prism, you see the Blaze Zords, and Calvin points that out to the Rangers, and they go up to it, and then Mick takes some of the darts, he throws them in there, and Mick and Redbot are telling the Rangers to back up. Because once they come out, they come flying out. But in this time, they start to form and they make their the Zord Stars. But this time, the Zord Stars do not come out. The Zord Stars are actually stuck inside of the Ninja Nexus Prism. So the Rangers cannot just easily access them like they normally do when they throw the stars in there and they just fly right back out at them. Okay, so after the Zord Stars then come out of the Ninja Nexus Prism, you get 3 cloaked figures who appear in the base. The Rangers want to know how did they find out about their base, but the 3 cloaked figures basically tell the Rangers that they're not going to just be able to easily take those Power Stars, those Zord Stars, out of the Ninja Nexus Prism. They actually have to earn those prisms. They actually have to earn them. And Levi, he says, but we're Rangers, why don't they just automatically come to us? And again, those cloaked figures tell them that, legend tells it that they have to earn those in order to get them, which I kind of like that the Rangers have to earn their Zord Stars instead of actually just them flying back out at them. So I like that. And once the cloaked figures leave, there's an attack on Earth, and you have Wolverine and Venom. They're in the city attacking it, and the Rangers go into action. And once they get there, they start fighting. And Levi basically he's fighting Venom by himself, and he blasts her and she's like she can't do this without her medallion. So she retreats back to the Warrior Dome and just leaves Wolverine there. So the Rangers are fighting him. They defeat him, but he doesn't combust or anything like that. He just retreats back to the Warrior Dome as well. And then once the Rangers have defeated Wolverine in battle, they go back to the base to find that the Zord Stars still are stuck in the Ninja Nexus prison. They're all trying to figure out, what do they have to do if defeating monsters doesn't give them the Zord Stars? What do they have to do in order to get them? And at this point, they only have 1 hour before the Foxtron is fully recharged. So they don't know what to do at this point. So in the base, they're trying to come up with a plan for their Zord Stars. So Mick decides, hey, why don't we can maybe put them in a chemical bath and shock the Zord Stars back to life. And Calvin's basically jumpstarting the car. And Mick says, not exactly, but kind of, sort of. So Mick gives the Rangers a list of things that he needs. So they go on this hunt for, the stuff that Mick needs to try to shock the Zord Stars back to life. So they're on their way there, and then there's their principal there, and she's by a drain, and her wedding ring has fell in, and it was her mother's wedding ring, and she needs help trying to get it out. So Calvin and Haley stay behind to help the teacher with that one. So, that leaves Sarah, Levi, Preston, and Brody to go try to get the stuff that Mick needs to shock the Zord Stars back to life. So they head over to the science lab where Monty and Victor are there with the other girl, Sandy, trying to help her with her science project. And, they're doing something, and Preston tells them they don't want to mix those two chemicals that they have together because it could be a bad reaction. But those two don't listen to what Preston is saying. They do it anyway, and it combusts and, goes into their hair, and it sticks those two together. So, Preston decides to stay behind to help the girl Sandy with her project, and then leave Sarah, Levi, and Brody. So they get the stuff that they need, and they're on their way back to take the stuff to Mick, where they run into Calvin and Haley, who have finished what they needed to do by helping their teacher get her wedding ring out of that drain. So once they do that, they meet up, and you see Victor and Monty, who are still stuck together at the hair. So they give Calvin and Haley the stuff so that they can go give it to Mick. And then, Sarah takes a solvent out, and they go and help Victor and Monty to get those two unstuck from each other. So back at the base, Mick is shocking the Calvin Zord Star. He does bring the Zord Star back to life. But at this point, the Rangers just do not have any time, because at this point, Madame Odie's Foxtron is back, about to be back, and they still have 5 other Zord Stars that they need to reshock. Okay, so now the Ninja Nexus prism, it starts spinning, and it throws out the Zord Stars, the Blaze Zord Stars, to the Rangers. And then the 3 cloaked figures come back again, and Brody asks them, why did we have to prove ourselves? The prism already knows that we're worthy. And one of the cloaked figures, which I believe is Wes, it says that, what did you do in your most desperate of times today? So, it goes back to show what all they did. How Calvin and Haley helped their teacher get her wedding ring out of the drain, and how, Sarah, Brody, and Levi helped, what's her name? Victor and Monty, and how Preston helped that young girl Sandy with her project. So that's the reason why the Rangers had, got their Zord Stars, because they proved themselves worthy of them by helping people who were in need, and not, just out there fighting just to prove something. So that's the reason why the Rangers got their Zord Stars. And they got their Zord Stars just in time, because Wolverine is back and he's attacking the city, and they call on the Blaze Zords. And the Blaze Zords come, and like I said, they're fighting Wolverine. And once they're fighting Wolverine, Madame Odious comes down in the Foxtron, and she destroys Wolverine. And so the Rangers then start fighting Madame Odious's Zord, and the Rangers actually defeat Madame Odious's Foxtron Zord. And you actually see those 3 cloaked figures once again. They're watching the Rangers while they're in the midst of battle. And I believe, I'm trying to figure out who those, I know one of them was West, because we saw the Chronomorpher. I'm trying to figure out who those other two were. I think I have like two suspicions of who they might have been. I either think the female was it's either Catherine or Gemma, and the other one who didn't talk, I'm wondering if that might be Coda or Tommy, but I'm pretty positive it's Coda. But I'm wondering if the female one, if that was Catherine or Gemma. But overall, this was a really good episode. We'll go to the end. Sarah and Haley are talking about those three cloaked figures, who they were, and if they'll see them again. Which I'm pretty sure we're going to see them again in the 25th anniversary episode, which comes on this Tuesday, which I'm really excited for. I'm really excited for everything right now. Like, I'm excited for the 25th anniversary episode. I'm excited for Power Rangers Beast Morphers. Like, when I saw the cast reveal last Saturday, we have an African American who is a Red Ranger, and we have an Indian who is the Blue Ranger. Like, I'm really, really excited for Beast Morphers. So, like the video, leave your comments. If I did forget anything, put them in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for the 25th anniversary episode.